Bethlehem, the birthplace of Jesus. Christ was once offered to bear the sins of many, and unto them that look for him shall he appear the second time without sin unto salvation. Hebrew 9:28. At the time of Christ's first advent, the priests and the scribes of the holy city, to whom were entrusted the oracles of God, might have discerned the signs of the times and proclaimed the coming of the promised one. The prophecy of Micah designated his birthplace. Daniel specified the time of his advent. God committed these prophecies to the Jewish leaders. They were without excuse if they did not know, and declared to the people that Messiah's coming was at hand. Their ignorance was the result of sinful negligence. About Joseph and Mary. All the people should have been watching and waiting that they might be among the first to welcome the world's Redeemer. But lo, at Bethlehem, two weary travelers, Joseph and Mary, from the hills of Nazareth, traversed the whole length of the narrow street to the eastern extremity of the town, vainly seeking a place of rest and shelter for the night. No doors are open to receive them. In a rich hall prepared for cattle, they at last find refuge, and there the Savior of the world is born. About the shepherds, there is no evidence that Christ is expected, and no preparation for the Prince of Life. In amazement, the celestial messenger is about to return to heaven with the shameful tidings, when he discovered a group of shepherds who were watching their flocks by night, and as they gaze into the starry heavens, are contemplating the prophecy of Messiah to come to earth, and longing for the advent of the world's Redeemer. Here is company that is prepared to receive the heavenly messenger, and suddenly the angel of the Lord appears, declaring the good tidings of great joy. About the wise men. When Jesus was born in Bethlehem, there came wise men from the east to Jerusalem, saying, Where is he that is born King of the Jews? Matthew 2:1 and 2 verse. The King of glory stooped low to take humanity, and angels who had witnessed his splendor in the heavenly courts, as he was worshipped by all the heavenly hosts, were disappointed to find their divine commander in the position of so great humiliation. The Jews had separated themselves so far from God by their wicked works that angels could not communicate to them the tidings of the advent of the infant Redeemer. God chooses the wise men of the east to do his will. About the wise men. God chooses the wise men of the east to do his will. These wise men had seen the heavens illuminated with light, which ensured the heavenly host who herald the advent of Christ to the humble shepherds. And about the star. This light was a distant cluster of flaming angels, which appeared like a luminous star. The unusual appearance of the star, large bright star, which they had never seen before, hanging as a sign in the heavens, attracted their attention. The wise men directed their course where the star seemed to lead them, and as they drew nigh to the city of Jerusalem, the star was enshrouded in darkness and no longer guided them. They reasoned the Jews could not be ignorant of the great event of the advent of Messiah, and they made the inquiries in the vicinity of Jerusalem. The wise men are surprised to see no unusual interest upon the subject of the coming of Messiah. They marvel that the Jews are not interested and joyful in prospect of this great event of the advent of Christ. Purpose of Jesus coming to the world. God sent His Son Jesus Christ to the world for the salvation of mankind. Prophecy: Behold, a virgin shall conceive and bear a son, and shall call his name Emmanuel. Isaiah 7:14. Although he was the majesty of heaven, the King of glory, he became a babe in Bethlehem, and for a time represented the helpless infant in its mother's care. In childhood, he did the works of an obedient child. He spoke and acted with the wisdom of child and not of a man, honoring his parents, carrying out their wishes in helpful ways, according to the ability of a child. But at each stage of his development, he was perfect, with the simple natural grace of a sinless life. The sacred record says of his childhood, the child grew and waxed strong in spirit, filled with wisdom, and the grace of God was upon him. And of his youth it is recorded, Jesus increased in wisdom and stature and in favor with God and man. Luke 2:40-52. Thank you.